dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. The time is 6:36 on October 11th. I'm Madison Pergram, and thank you for joining us on Mountain News This Morning. So happy Friday, and with this Friday, we might need a little jacket if you're about to walk out the door, but we might need a rain jacket this weekend. So let's go to Kelly McShane to see what she's got in store for us today and this weekend.
Madison, as we wake up today, we may need that light jacket, and we do have a few rain chances. I'll go ahead and map those out here in just a little bit, but overall, waking up this morning, we are looking at clear skies throughout the region. A few clouds off to our west, but we are clear here in the mountains and a little bit foggy over into Whitesburg and into those valley regions this morning. So be sure to be very careful. And those temperatures were in the 50s and 60s. So yes, you may need a light jacket. Feeling like a nice fall morning, but overall heading into this afternoon, temperatures warm up, but big changes on the way. I'll map those out here in just a little bit, Madison.
Thank you, Kelly. Well, a truck was found on fire Thursday morning in Perry County, and firefighters are now looking for the owners. The Jakes Branch Volunteer Fire Department got the call a little after 9. The truck was on fire on top of the hill in Hardburley. That's near the Bulin community. The fire only took about 10 minutes to put out, but now the fire department is trying to find who it belongs to. And if you know, give them a call. And a building in Hazard collapsed last night. It is the old Faulkner Automotive Building on East Main Street. The back of the building, a section we were told is an add-on, collapsed, leaving two families without anywhere to sleep last night. Officials believe the weather changing caused the collapse.
The wall, it just suffered from fatigue, probably expansion and contraction, where we're going from real hot, dry time to a cooler time.
The Red Cross is in town helping the two families impacted. And this morning we have an update to the continuing story on one of the largest disability fraud cases in U.S. history. Nearly 200 former Eric C. Kahn clients are seeing money from the Social Security Administration again. Yesterday, millions of dollars poured into the accounts 3 months after numerous judges ruled to return benefits. WYMT's Will Puckett met with one of the lawyers working closely with clients to learn more.
Nearly 200 people watched their bank accounts recover Thursday.
It's just a huge weight being lifted off of people's shoulders.
Nearly 4 years after the Social Security Administration forced Kahn clients to give their money back, some are seeing it returned.
The federal judges ruled that Social Security violated their constitutional rights. So the people that lost their benefits through that process are now finally getting them restored.
The money is dollars returned to the Social Security Administration and benefits not paid over the more than 36 months past.
For the people that were getting, say, $2,000 a month, that's, $2,000 times 12 months times 3.5 years. We're talking about, $75,000, $100,000 for some people.
Evan Smith with Apple Red Legal Services says it is close to a $20 million payout in total for these former Kahn clients.
There's been some dark times through this, but ultimately the hope that we had at the beginning is shining through.
A hope that there are better days ahead and that the hundreds still left in limbo will start to see their fair share of money come through too.
Smith and Ned Pillersdorf both warn Kahn clients who are getting their money back to be aware of scammers. They both recommend not putting on Facebook or anywhere online that you are getting your money back. They also advise anyone to be wary of calls from people saying that they are the Social Security Administration or the IRS. And if you have any questions, call them or the Kentucky Attorney General's fraud hotline at 888-432-9257. And a Corbin man accidentally shot himself in the hand after police believe he burglarized a Laurel County business. This is Austin Trainer. He's accused of breaking into a business in southern Laurel County and stealing 2 handguns along with a drill. During the burglary, police believe he accidentally shot himself in the hand. Following treatment at the hospital for the wound, he was taken to the Laurel County Correction Center. And a Harlan County jail employee was arrested last week after officials say the employee brought drugs into the jail. Officials say on September 30th, an investigation began at the jail after reports an employee, DeMarcus Williams, could be sneaking in drugs. After reviewing video, Kentucky State Police got involved. Ultimately, Williams was charged with promoting contraband in the first degree.
You know, it's sad when it's a deputy jailer doing this. It's like family, but it's not going to be tolerated.
Police could not identify what drugs were found in Williams' possession, but were sent off to further testing by the Kentucky State Police. And now to update you on a murder and kidnapping suspect that shut down an eastern Kentucky school system. Last night we learned Jackson County schools will be closed today. This after a man police say is wanted for murder and kidnapping in western Kentucky caused the school to go on lockdown yesterday. 37-year-old Terry Allen Whitehouse was let out of jail on Wednesday. Police believed he may be in or headed to the Jackson County area. The Jackson County school system was on lockdown from about 1 p.m. until school let out. School in Jackson County will be out today out of an abundance of caution. And one Kentucky family has a lot of questions after their daughter was found dead several states away. A woman's badly burned body was found September 20th in Chester County, South Carolina. She was positively identified as Melissa Wittes on Wednesday. WYMT's Phil Pendleton spoke with her step-parents in Lexington on the mysterious circumstances surrounding Wittes' death.
Life can sometimes take you in many different directions, and that was quite literal for Melissa Wittes.
She called us from different areas.
She left a message one time saying she was in Virginia, I think.
Nothing could prepare them for the phone call they got Wednesday.
Are you sitting down? You know, I said yes, and he said, well, Melissa's gone.
Police in Chester County, south of the North Carolina border, say she had been burned.
She was my stepdaughter. She was a good person, but just last year or so, just a troubled life.
The Ferrises tell me that they last saw Melissa at their home in Lexington about a month ago. From there, she went back to Somerset, but they don't understand why she went to South Carolina.
We are her voice now, so we are.
Her family knows of no suspects or persons of interest. The cause of death has not been released.
I loved her. A lot of people cared for her. She didn't deserve this.
Nobody
deserves to die like this. We will find out who done it, and they will pay.
Wittes was married with 2 children of her own. In Lexington, Phil Pendleton, WYMT Mountain News.
We are told that funeral arrangements for Wittes are being handled by Southern Oaks Funeral Home in Somerset.
Temperatures out there on this Friday morning, a little bit of a chilly start for some, but cooler for others. 61 here in Hazard, 52 down in Harlan, 52 in Middlesboro as well. Monticello at 64, a little bit warmer out to the west, and those warmer temperatures will continue to surge eastward heading throughout the morning and the afternoon hours for today. Visibility is a little bit reduced. The sensors read 10, but in those valley regions we are seeing a little bit of fog, so just be very careful on this Friday morning, and be sure to download the WYMT weather app. A lot of things going on this weekend, and we do have a few rain chances, but we should stay dry for today. Heading throughout the afternoon, we will see partly cloudy skies, and later on in the afternoon, we will see temperatures hit right around 80 for the high. And I will map out our rain chances and big changes coming to the forecast here in just a little bit, Madison.
Thank you, Kelly, and thank you for joining Mountain News this morning. Less than 1 week after the start of the fall meet, 3 horses have died racing at Keeneland.